Hello, everybody. Alan Espejo here today, and this is day 5 from 0 to 64,452. Actually, it's not literally day 5, it's day 5 of the video, but it's been 6 days since the last upload, and the reason I went quiet for 6 days was not because I was lazy, it's because I was heads down building. I built a store, did the research for a new product, did the research for an avatar, and build the stores and launch ads. I launched ads yesterday, so today this is April 3rd. It's been like less than 24 hours launched. So I'm still like waiting, literally waiting for the ads to spend. I'm on a 100 daily budget, so I do have to wait, following the framework, 2 to 3 days before taking any actions. And that's the topic I want to talk about today, which is following the framework. And first, I want to start with what went wrong the first time. Not the first time, but this is the 9th time I launched a store, I believe. Or I didn't know. At this point, I lost count of how many stores I've launched. And the common factor between all these failed stores was because I wasn't following the framework. That's the whole reason. Even though right now I'm in a mentorship, I was not following the framework. I was looking for shortcuts, looking for steps to skip, looking for like the easy way, leaving everything to the AI. I just have to skim over the text and upload it as it is. And even though I'm still working on that, have to be honest, I believe that for this store, I did a better job when it comes to manual research, which is super important. Because I was going through a lot of successful people who had already reached 100K per month, $10,000 per month, whatever per month, more than 1K day per 1K day, sorry. They all do the same. They all know their avatar from the top of their heads. They all do manual research. They do use AI for copywriting or whatever, because at the end of the day, AI is the best thing ever. But they do not leave everything for the AI. They do manual research. And that's what made me realize that besides not following the framework, the actual framework, which cost me a lot of money, I'm down like $6,000, but it's not down, it's the tuition cost, the really expensive tuition cost in this past 4 to 6 months that I've been doing e-commerce. But the whole point is that you have to put your effort. You have to really, really, really put time, effort, and sacrifice what you need to sacrifice in order to achieve what you want. You have to actually want it. It's like this famous quote that if you and me are in the middle of the ocean and I'm holding you down the water, what's the only thing you're going to think about? Air. The only thing you want in that moment is air. And you have to want everything to that point, to that level, that the only thing you want is that. In my case, I want to be a millionaire. I want to reach my first milestone, which is 64,452. And I want it so badly that I actually spent 10 hours. For example, yesterday, I wake up at 6, did my meditation, I pray to God, God first always. I did everything, and by 6:30 I was done, and I spent from 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. I only ate eggs and bread and whatever. And I spent all that hour uninterrupted working on the ads, only on the ads. That was insane. It was because I wanted to do the things right. I don't want to say that you guys have to spend that lot of time working on the store or whatever. I mean, everyone is different, but the main point is that you have to dedicate time. And there's no shortcut, because This comes as an ego problem, I would say, because as a beginner, you think you can shortcut the process, and it's not the case. You cannot do that when you're building something serious, which is a business, e-commerce. You feel like you watch a few videos and you get it. It's not how it works. I've been through that. I've watched probably more than 1,000 hours worth of videos. Yes, and I think I fall short on that. But it really humbles you so fast when you see that there's a shortcut. There's no easiest step. You have to go the hard way. You have to go through the same process most of the millionaires, of the successful people go through when building a business. And you have to do it meaningfully, putting your whole soul into it, your whole mind. Because if you're just doing it to follow a random process and hope for the best, it's not going to work. Because it's a whole different stuff when you are focused on that or when you are half focused. You see the angle, like this slope, it's completely different from direction. Even though both ended up in the same, probably the same way, you see that my right hand, which means that like doing whatever you want randomly, not following a framework or whatever, it will probably later on drive you there, but at that point it's not even worth it. And more when in my case I'm paying for mentorship. I was literally paying for a mentorship and doing whatever I wanted. I was literally watching the video and treat that as if as if it was another YouTube video. I was okay. I get it now. It was blue, 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 blue. AI do everything for me, and I was uploading and failure. And I was wondering, was that because the colors of the store? Bullshit. It's not because of the store. It's not because of anything. It's because of the effort you put into it and how you treat it. It's like when you give an input to the AI answers you at the same level of the input you gave it, you gave to it. That's what I mean. If you tell the AI, please fly, the AI will do fly, right? But if you tell the AI, please fly at that point, and from that point go down and go up, the AI will do that. So it will give you the same output as you give the input. I don't know if you guys understand me. I guess you do, but whatever. So what changed this time? I went back to the framework, step by step, not shortcut, not anything. I did put a lot of effort on manual research and stuff like that. Then I did the avatar research properly. Not properly because I'm still learning on that, but I did the research as I should have done. I mean, I still have to do research, of course, but for the initial batch of ads, I feel like I did pretty well. And for this being my first time doing manual research, I feel like there's a lot of room for improvement, of course, but I did right. Then the third reason or the third bullet point is that I built the store the way my mentorship teaches. Why was that? Because if I'm following a mentorship, it means that they all printing, they all doing stuff. I should follow that crowd, not follow the crowd that okay, I'll do whatever I want and hope for the best. Now I will follow a crowd that it's already proved that it's winning. I'm not here to build up the wheel again. I'm here to master that and improve it. That's I hope you understand. Then honestly it felt slower, of course, following the framework. As I said, I spent 10 hours yesterday only just launching ads, doing research, and Saturday working on the ads. But it made more sense to me. And the campaign been running less than 24 hours. I'm looking at the metrics and they aren't that good. They are more or less. It's not even 24 hours, of course. I cannot take any actions on that. But I feel like if I fail, I may know the reason more certainly rather than having a bunch of stuff and blaming the product when it's not the product, because the product is already validated that it's working and been selling. So Three lessons. First is that the framework exists because someone already made the mistakes for you. If there's a framework, it means that someone was in that position and that someone is giving you the gift of telling you what to do and what not to do so you don't experience that again, as I've been experiencing that for the past 6 months. Second, following a framework is not weakness. Skipping a framework is ego. Not because you're skipping something, it doesn't make you the best one, or maybe if you find a shortcut, maybe you might be wrong. You might be right, sorry. But most of the time, most of the times you will be wrong. And I'm a life experience of that. And third, you have to trust the progress when you feel like you know better. When you prepare yourself for something, let's say the ads, I did my research, I read the copy multiple times. I mean, not really, I read it. Yeah, I did read them multiple times. I do have to trust the process. I already launched the ads, the store is running, following the framework. It should work. If it doesn't work, it's because of the ads. But I do have to trust the progress. I cannot get anxious. I cannot edit something really quick based on emotion because the logical part of the work is already done. The moment I press submit and launch the ads. So after that, it's just wait and act logically, not emotionally. After that, guys, I will be uploading again videos. I mean, I'm uploading videos. I have not stopped. The reason is because when I'm busy, I'd rather spend the time working on something, testing, so later I can provide you guys with these lessons that cost me money, but I'm giving that for free because I wish I mean, and I'm grateful for watching all these videos that taught me the same, but I didn't follow. But I'm taking a different approach with you guys. I'm not even showing my dashboard metrics or whatever. I'm doing it just me talking to you for 13 minutes just to prove that I'm a real person. I'm the same as everybody. Like a normal person, I want to say. And I'm still making figure this out. And sooner, this will be like a record of what I went through before achieving my success. Sorry for my English again, it's because I'm Latino and I'm still practicing, but I hope you guys got the whole point of the video. Follow the framework, follow the logical steps, do not follow your emotions, do not fall for them. Control your mind, don't let your mind control you. Peace. That was tough, honestly.